Thank you for purchasing an ezlog structure. Before you begin assembling the building, consider the building's location. Walls are reversible, so walls with windows can be installed on the left or right side of the building. Front walls with offset doors can be placed on the left or right by reversing the wall logs. The building can be mounted on a concrete slab or treated skids. We will show treated skids so the building is portable. We are using 5 10-foot-long 4x4 treated skids. These skids are not provided in the kit and need to be purchased locally. Unwrap the package and lay the components out. In the package is a set of technical details, which is a list of all the parts, size, quantity, and a drawing of each part. The technical details are shown in both imperial and metric measurements. Lay out the treated floor stringers provided in the package. These are the base for the floor and will be mounted on the 4x4 skids. If you were mounting on concrete, these treated floor stringers would be anchored directly to the concrete, eliminating the need for 4x4 skids. Screw the treated floor stringers together, building a platform as shown in the drawing. The longer stringers are the box plate headers. The shorter stringers are placed one at each end. The balance are spaced 12 3/4 inches apart. Now the platform can be mounted on the skids. Place 2 4x4 skids flush with the edge of the platform and space the other 3 equally. Screw the platform to the 4x4 skids around the perimeter only. Now you can square the platform, measuring from corner to corner. Once the floor is square, the cross joints can be screwed at all junctions to the 4x4 skids. Now the floor is square and must be leveled. The building must be installed on a level surface, checking all directions, including corner to corner. This is required for proper assembly. The first 2 rows are screwed down. Use a countersink bit and pre-drill to avoid splitting. The wall logs will hang over the floor by approximately 1/4 of an inch. This overhang is designed as a rain drip. Now the main assembly can begin. There is no sealant used when stacking the logs. The wood has been kiln dried, but over the first year, the logs will lose additional moisture and settle. The building is designed to expand and contract as the building climatizes. The walls will be assembled quickly. The windows will be installed as you assemble the walls, and the door will be installed once the walls have been completed. Install the window when you reach the correct wall log count shown in the drawings. The windows come with the inside and outside trims already applied, creating a U-channel around the perimeter of the window. Tap each wall log in place using the tapping blocks provided. If a log will not stay in place due to minor warping, this will be corrected when the walls are tightened later. The window sits down on the wall log and then continue stacking the logs, fitting them in the channel as the wall gets higher. When you reach the wall log that goes across the top of the window, there will be a space above the window. This space will be above the window and also the door. The space is needed to allow for shrinkage and is hidden by trim boards. When the walls have reached their maximum height, the last log on each side of the building will have tapered edges to match the roof slope. The gable ends come pre-assembled and can be installed on the front and rear walls of the building. Use a countersink bit, pre-drill, and screw the gable ends to wall logs. The roof purlins can now be installed into the pre-cut notches. The center purlin will be tapered to match the roof slope. Screw the purlins in place so that they are secured to the building. Now check for the level of the walls, making sure the building is level horizontally and vertically.
Now the walls can be tightened. Using 4 ratchet straps, stretch them over the wall and under the treated floor stringers, and tighten the wall, being sure all wall logs are tight, and leave the straps in place.
There are 4 wooden storm strips supplied with the kit, and these can now be mounted to the back side of each corner, 2 for the front wall and 2 for the back wall. The wooden storm strips are designed to connect the gable end to the bottom 2 rows of logs, which are screwed to the floor. The wooden storm strips have a single hole and 2 slotted holes. The single hole is placed at the top. Drill a hole and using the bolts provided, anchor this top bolt permanently. Drill and install the 2 lower bolts at the bottom of the slot and do not tighten permanently. These 2 should be finger tightened only. Now the wall logs will not lift when you remove the ratchet straps. This procedure allows the building to settle. As the wall shrinks, the wooden storm strips will move down on the lower bolts. At the end of 1 year, after the building has climatized, these 2 lower bolts can be tightened permanently. The building is now ready to install the tongue and groove roof boards. Install the roof boards with the V-joint facing down and the flat side facing up. Starting at the front of the building, place the first roof boards flush with the end of the purlin. The last board will need to be cut so it is flush with the purlins. The fascia trims are pre-cut to the proper length. Install the sides and then the front and rear fascia trim, keeping each flush with the roof board. The floorboards are next and can be installed with the V-joint facing up or V-joint facing down. They are cut to length and only the last board will need to be cut to fit. The entrance door can now be installed. Screw the frame together and place in the wall before hanging the doors. The exterior and interior trims need to be screwed to the door frame, but do not fasten the trims to the wall logs. The trims are designed to sandwich the wall logs and allow the logs to move down as the wall shrinks. The doors can now be hung on the lag hinges. They are preset and should not be adjusted. Over time, the door may need to be adjusted due to shifting, and these hinges can be turned in or out for minor adjustments. To complete the assembly, the base trims and window and door hardware are installed. Your ezlog structure is now ready to seal, paint, or stain to suit your outside decor. This should be done as soon as possible to avoid deterioration of the wood. We hope you enjoy your new garden house.